So, anyways, guys, I kind of want to start talking about. I want to give you N4 kanji. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for all the support and energy. It really gave me a lot of energy today. So, yep, that's why I'm making this video. All right. So, anyways, I want to talk about N4 kanji today. Right. So, excuse me. I have three kanji for today. And before I talk about kanji, I wanted to talk about the two types of kanji that we have, or sorry, the two ways of reading kanji, right? So there's onyomi and then kunyomi. In case a lot of I don't think a lot of you knew this. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is there are two ways to read kanji. All right. The first one, onyomi. This does not make sense when you hear it. All right. Sorry, that's a typo. Doesn't make sense when you hear it. It's usually Chinese. So like it comes from the pronunciation, the way we say it, it comes from China, right? So kunyomi, this one makes sense when you hear it. This is more of a so this is the Japanese way of reading it. So onyomi is the Chinese way of reading it. Kunyomi is the Japanese way, right? I'll give you one example. So this kanji here means river. It's kawa. If you hear kawa, it makes sense, right? That's kunyomi. The onyomi is sen. That's the Chinese way of doing it. Um, Even if we hear sen, we're like, what the heck is that, right? If we hear kawa, the kunyomi way, the Japanese way, it makes sense. So whatever makes sense when you hear it, that's kunyomi. All right. So based on that, I hope you understood that part. So I kind of want to move on, right? So our first kanji is this one right here. This is hiraku or kai in kunyomi, or sorry, onyomi. It's hiraku in the Japanese way, right? It means to open. Uh, if you want to make this in a sentence, you can say doa ga hiraku, hiraku, doa ga hiraku. The door opens. Door is opening, right? Um, Obviously, this itself is just hira, and we put ku at the end, and it means it opens. All right. So this kanji itself is hira or kai in the Chinese way. Our second one is this one right here. It means to close. It's shimaru, shimaru. All right. Um, yeah. A simple example is doa ga shimaru. The door closes. The door is closing. Right. And with these two, we can do a really interesting thing, which is connect the two. Use the same. So like open and close. We can connect these two and make a word out of it. Right. Um, and another pro tip is when we have two kanjis, it's usually read in the Chinese way, onyomi, right? This becomes kai-he. Again, to open is kai in Chinese, right? The Chinese way of reading it, right? To close was he. So to when you connect these two, it becomes kai-he. To keep opening something and to keep closing something, right? Just doing it over and over again. That's kai-he. Basically, if you have just one kanji, it's usually kunyomi, which is Japanese, right? So we have two here, two or more, which means it's the Chinese way. Kai-he, to open and close. 何回もドアを開閉する. Again, 何回もドアを開閉する. To open and close a door over and over again. All right. Okay, moving on. Our next one is this one right here. It's to use. It means to use. 使う. Okay, 使う. You can say to use a map. マップを使う. This is usually on your phone, like when you're driving, or an iPad, tablet, or whatever is on your in your car. You can say, can you set the map? Or I want to use a map. You can say マップを使う. Right? Yeah. So mainly, I kind of want to talk. Kind of wanted to talk about the three kanji of the day, and also the two ways of reading kanji right here: onyomi, kunyomi. I hope this makes sense. And again, thanks guys for a lot of comments from the past, and it really motivated me to make this video. So please like the video if you deserve if you think it deserves one. All right. So all right, bye bye.